That would be pretty cool. Let me load up my channel here. Boom, 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 boom. Take me out of hosting mode. Watching Sayaka from Madoka Magica get beat by a man holding a fish. Good old salty bet. It's hard to trust my channel anymore because it doesn't automatically switch like it used to. There we go. Yep. It's hard to trust my channel anymore because it doesn't Good. Alright. Chat room's up. Continuing the story. Anyway, last time went on a bit of a rant at the end there. And it was late at night. I was a little emotionally upset by multiple things, and I'm trying to hold back on it this time. But things are going to trigger me just a little bit. Just as far as the story's concerned, because I see it a lot. And, you know, reasons, but we'll go into those. Again, I don't believe anybody is inherently evil, but there are people who try to get real fucking close. I'm hoping the game actually corrects itself here. It still says it's loading. Never had a loading screen this long before. Oh! There we go. So, we are going back to the house. So again, this comes from failed leadership. This is a province which is probably to the what would have been the Northwest in Roman territory. As you can see,
Spirits, carry my son swiftly to the underworld. Do not make him suffer any longer. He does not deserve to die. Spare him the pain.
it's sort of sad when you have to wish that your children die in order to not suffer. Again, maybe he's being overdramatic, which is a possibility, but let's assume your town was destroyed by an enemy. And there's a couple of examples like this in movies and that sort of thing. But just imagine your town is overrun. By an enemy that could have been easily avoided, or in a town that could have been easily defended but was not.
I beg you. Punish those Praetorians who hung my brother. I beg you. Take them all, drown them and their loved ones in the fire.
So the Praetorians, if you remember, are the Emperor's guard, basically. The royal guard, if you would. So, again, circumstances that could have been easily avoided. Due to failed leadership. If this doesn't sound familiar, we're either really lucky, depending on when you see this, or we're gone. So, you know, there's that. Hey, look, some Praetorians.
Praetorians! What's this then? Valiant hero? Battle-scarred veteran of the campaigns?
What up, bro?
Is he dead? Is he... Kill that mongrel! Go on! Go on! That's it! Teach that little shit a lesson!
Trying to shield bash me, bro? What's up with that? Ah. I need that blade back, thanks.
You murdered them! I'll get reinforcements!
Yeah, you get those reinforcements. No, those spots don't break. Alright, no worries.
Sir! A legionary murdered Atticus and Janus! Someone's in there. You two, take a look.
Is someone in there?
Nothing. Get back to your post. Yes, sir!
I'm gonna have to stay off the streets if I want to avoid trouble.
So as you can see, the citizens have drawn some very good art of our good Emperor Nero. More Nero. So basically, the Praetorians thinking this is a quote-unquote rebellion, since people having public speech, which we talked about the other time, where having the First Amendment and the right to free speech in the U.S. is sort of a liberty that we take for granted, but other nations weren't too keen on, especially when it was about them. Another example might be current-day Russia, with a gentleman by the name of Putin, who doesn't like a particular meme about him, which I think is hilarious. But that's fine. Again, more art. They knew where it's at. I'm just going to enjoy the art. Ooh.
There's a rogue soldier on the kill, and we're going to find him. You! Murdering scum! Come on, lads! Drop your weapons!
And a blap, and a slash, and a blap. Didn't need that, did you? Thank you. Good day. More Nero art. Now, all things considered, being ransacked and everything else, it doesn't look too bad. I love how close we are to the Colosseum. Or at least this particular Colosseum. So if this is a district in Rome, that's something. Anyone else? I'm sure there is. Okay. That's it for now. Which is fine. Yep, I can't seem to hit these pots. So they are... Some pots are actually physically there, and some just aren't. I don't know what the answer to that is, but that just seems to be the case.
Stand down.
No more murdering for me. What are you guys been doing?
Or die. Stand down? Who do you think you are? We are Praetorians.
You're Praetorians? Oh no, I didn't realize. Maybe I won't kill you now? Question mark? Well, disarmed is definitely the word.
You want to fight? Good. Meet.
Do you want to fight? Doesn't seem like you want to fight. Can I open the door now? Very good. Also, hidden little item back here through the trees. You can't really see it, but that's where it would be. So, just another collectible advice thing. Again, check every corner, because there's shit everywhere.
How many more? Up on Vir Augusti, someone drew Nero's face on a horse's ass. Not a good idea. Talk about collective punishment. They're burying the whole street.
Okay.
Who will help us? There's no clean water, no sanitation, no bedding, and food. What food? I have to beg for it. Are you lost, stranger?
I'm home.
Not like you remember, though, eh? Nothing is in Rome now.
Nothing is in Rome now. Truer words. Well, at least they welcome me back. Since we're back home, I thought I'd get a little bit more comfortable. Forgive me. Ugh.
You see, Marius, it's not always in distant lands that our greatest enemies lurk.
Who are you? Why did this happen? My father was a hero of Rome.
Your father was a great general and a popular senator. Too popular, perhaps. The Emperor is a jealous man. A petty man.
A petty man indeed.
Your father lived to serve Rome. Emperor Nero serves only himself.
Bingo.
He seeks power for the sake of power. He believes himself a god. A cold wind from the north whispered poisonous words in the Emperor's ear. Your father and other like-minded men wanted to return Rome to its people. So the Emperor had them murdered. After all, that is what emperors do. The spoils of his greed were divided between his sons, Basilius and Commodus. He lavished upon them great powers and responsibilities for which they were unworthy. Rome is failing its children, Marius. You are a vital piece in the game of man.
Let's see.
You, like all of us, have a role to play.
A petty man
Damn it.
lavishing his children
Spirit of vengeance.
with
Fate of the
rights
Emperor is in your hands.
and funds they don't deserve.
Save Rome.
I can't
Save
imagine
Rome
who that
from
sounds
them.
like. I just can't put my finger on it. Who does that sound like? You know, I just can't think of anybody. I will have to get back to you on that. Oh! Cover your eyes, children. Ah, you're fine. See, look, they got little pasties. It's okay. No worries. Watch this be flagged somehow. I will laugh my ass off. Honestly, it's been a while since I've even seen this
Entry to the
cutscene.
Emperor's tournament.
I forgot
This
it
could be
completely.
granted by just one man, so I paid him a visit.
Damocles?
I come for the tournament.
Ah! You're a gladiator. Oh. The mythical armor is a fine touch indeed. You gave me quite a shock. Only the most skilled fighters can enter the tournament. Let me see if you fight as well as you dress.
So, not that there's anything in the fight that happens, but, well, we'll see. But there is a collectible you can easily miss in this room. I'll try to point it out before the cutscene transitions. So I specifically have to get executions.
Cock punching, eye gouging, poison blades. Do them all. I don't care. Kill or be killed. Just make it a spectacle. Superb execution.
And blap, and blap, and done. Good day, good night. Thank you.
Oh my. This is unexpected. I think my brother Commodus...
Are you not entertained?
Bravo!
Is this not why you're here?
Bring on the next act! A champion of the arena, all the way from the Justinius!
Watch yourself. This one is serious.
All right, let's take care of Shield Boy. Good day. Good night. Good night. Oh, that was a miss. And face stomp. Thank you.
You, sir, have the potential. You're wonderful. Now let's spice it up a bit. For our next act, we welcome two champions.
Two?
Romulus and Remus, the killers of Carthage.
Come here, boys.
Let's not make it too easy for you, Gamma, please. Loose the impalers.
Thank you.
Bravo! Bravo! That was scandalously fun. Scintillating. Come, meet me in my quarters. You want to fight for your emperor? And you shall.
So, on the outer wall here, while this is dropping, there is a single shield, which I will try to find. But once you reach the bottom floor, you can't grab it anymore. It is right there. Right here is where it is. Let's enjoy this cutscene a little. I enjoy it. Hello, Junior. How are you?
Here is your scroll of entry. Don't lose it. You've transformed killing into an art form. I, however, express myself in different ways. Here is some of my more recent work. I've just completed the final embellishments. It's a gift for my father, the Emperor. It's an amazing piece of work, if I may say so myself. Containing a hidden surprise. A small compartment inside the head that will make it cry the finest white wine to symbolize his great love for the Empire. Though I suppose it could be made to cry anything, really.
Anything?
Problem solved. So you remember that statue in part 1 that I told you to not forget? Well, here's what we filled the head with.
Blood. So much blood. Grey mountains drag down the Senate. The streets of Rome will run red. Red with blood. I seen you in my dreams. Cut me loose if you wish to know your future. Fallen hero of Rome. Spirit of vengeance. Damocles. Damocles. Damocles shall be slain by the great General Maris. And that general shall be slain by Damocles. But Emperor Nero, he can only die by his own sword. You cannot kill him.
Interesting. What did we learn, children? Never cut loose the crazy lady. And Basilius has just been lying there. Look at him. Being so lazy. Here's that Emperor Nero head.
Commodus was next. Here at the Colosseum, he would show all Rome his great victories and claim our deeds as his own. Now I would earn the right to fight him and cut this poison from the heart of Rome. I would have my vengeance.
Sounds familiar. Claiming that you actually did something for the good of the country, but not actually doing a damn thing yourself. Very curious. I just can't think of anybody like that. Anyway, there's hidden documents and everything, like, all throughout here. So just walk around, you'll find it.
You aren't meant to fight. You are meant to die.
Good times.
Here come the gladiators!
Now, honestly, would this ever be possible? Probably not. There's a item up there. And, of course, plenty of spears. You know, I honestly couldn't tell that was one of my own guys. Oh, that was the wrong one. Stop it! Alright, big guy. You know, this shit needs to stop, Bear Man. Bear Man, man. Good day.
My gladiators, clear the beach!
Did we finish them all? Maybe not.
That's it! Give me more blood!
And good day, and good night.
That's what we pay to see!
They paid to see this? I'm kidding. Of course they did. He got a little bit scared from that stab wound.
Having conquered the teeming shores of Dover, the vanquishing Commodus brought his fiery might down upon the treacherous fort.
Let's go to the right this time. I always go to the left. I don't know if this changes anything, but we're going to do it.
With righteous fury did the almighty Commodus strike down the Britons for their impudence. And light in Dover's pale heart the eternal flame of Rome.
Oop. Well. Ah, damn, it's the shield. Good day. I don't know why he's enjoying this spectacle, but I guess he just is.
March into the forest lair of the Breton traitors to capture by himself the evil King Oswald and his ferocious daughter.
Quickly, he said.
Swiftly did Commodus move through the forests. Swiftly, the 14th Legion ran into a trap. The Britons and their archers pinned down our brave soldiers. Would Commodus be able to save them?
Interesting. Gotta keep running. Haven't actually seen this one. Alright, what are you trying to make me do, map?
How will you kill them? Hmm? You could just stab them in the back, I suppose. That would be so boring! How about one shot to the heart? That's how the great General Commodus would do it!
Okay. Again, I haven't played that side. I always go to the left. So that was new. The crowd doesn't necessarily like it, but I don't know what else I was supposed to do there.
The wicked Britons sent forth their greatest warriors. They thought they could stop the indomitable Commodus. Murderous, feral warriors, the likes of which you have never seen.
And good day and good night. And done.
Oh, silly me. I misremembered. There were actually many more murderous, feral warriors.
Oh, Commodus. So Commodus, if you don't remember, was that lovely general who stabbed the King of Britain and then took credit for Marius' legion's victory. Because, of course, Commodus did it himself. Nobody else was involved. There were no other great warriors during that whole event. Like, just disrespect your entire military force. What a fucking asshat. Good day.
Damocles has been brilliant, hasn't he? So brilliant that I want his head. 1,000 denaries to whoever brings it to me.
Well.
That reward's mine. Sorry, Damocles. It's 1,000 denarii. I'll make it quick.
So now I'm basically fighting my own men.
Damocles. Emulating the feats of the great General Commodus? What nonsense! I destroyed the Britons single-handed. You struggle even with all this help.
Single-handed, he says.
Not bad, gladiator. But don't forget who's the real star of the show. Me! Not some stupid gladiator! Me!
And that's Commodus being an asshat again, because he's got an ego problem.
You're supposed to be emulating my great achievements. How dare you belittle me in front of my adoring minions?
Good day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final act approaches. Commodus will destroy the aqueduct. What a finale!
And again, the aqueduct being destroyed was a thing that happened, but it wasn't something Commodus wanted to do.
Over the past decade, I have vanquished every nation that dared stand against us. I am the greatest general ever to lead Rome and her peoples. Today, you have had the honor, yes, the honor of witnessing the slaughter of every gladiator sent in against me. These once great and feared gladiators now lie dead, broken before you. Slain by me, your general,
Slain by him, right.
Guido, I must confess I'm more than a little worried.
Why so, my Emperor?
Damocles been fighting like a lion all day. He still looks alarmingly strong.
Fear not for your son's life, my Emperor.
I fear not for that little shit's life, you fool. I fear for my purse. I've wagered a fortune on him to win.
I will shorten the odds. Your purse is safe. Oh. And so is the little...
And Commodus has just been talking for the last 5 minutes.
You're gone! You say you are protecting Rome. Who will protect you from me?
You say you're protecting our nation. Fuck you, dude. There we go. You fucking asshat.
Breath, you stinking, putrid filth! Cut you!
And again, if he just stabbed him, it would have been over.
Silence! Come on, Damocles. Take your vengeance.
Over here! I'm Commodus, you fool! I'm Commodus! I'm Commodus! The show's over for you, Damocles!
So, let's solve this problem. Get rid of the weirdos. Face stomp. Good day. Goodbye. Good day. Goodbye. Good luck. Auf Wiedersehen.
You got me! These wounds, they cannot heal!
And done. Oh, come on. Thank you.
Now, we get serious!
I thought my timing was perfect on that one. Oh well. Here we go. Fuck you. A little bit of gladiator back in here. Poison gas.
Get him!
Here it comes. And... good day. Even poisoned, he'll kill your ass.
Come on, finish him!
Let's just see. I killed every single one of your men. But you still try.
Feel that poison? Can't take any chances, Damocles. You understand? I know I'm immortal, but the plebs can be so fickle. One lucky blow from you and my reputation.
Hey, how about that reputation?
Take your last breath, Commodus.
Ah. And he's dead. Yeah, that's right, Emperor. Another one of your sons. Down to the ground.
I am Damocles. I am vengeance. You are next.
Kill him! Kill him!
Oh, Emperor Nero. Hey, more Praetorians. Down for the slaughter. And this is all after being poisoned and having to fight for our life and being beat a couple of times. It's all great.
I've only ever known one man who can fight like that. Let us finish what your father started, Marius. Quickly, we need to get out of here.
Command Italian. Vitalian. Sorry, it's Vitalian.
Is nothing but frightened old men.
Basically.
They no longer listen to truth nor reason. I warned them about Britannia, but to no avail. Commodus has held the legions back, doing nothing, whilst the massive barbarian army has swarmed across the empire, wreaking havoc as it closes in on Rome.
The Britons.
Yes.
Yep.
and their army has grown tenfold. Everyone who opposes Rome has allied with them. Even tribes from faraway lands have sent them massive beasts of war. The Emperor and Commodus have made enemies. So many enemies.
So fucking many, right?
Across the Empire, these barbarians have seen how weakened we have become under Nero's rule. And they mean to destroy us. Destroy the Empire. With Commodus gone, they'll ask me to assume command. And I'll need my best men if we're going to hold Rome. When I suspected it was you in the arena, I readied this.
The Emperor must die.
And he will. But we must save Rome first. I need you now, Marius. Fight for your father. Fight for your legion. Fight for Rome.
Once her fate was in my hands. Now, she spearheaded the army of 1,000 tribes. Their giant beasts of war bore down on our gates. The evils of a rotten empire visited upon its capital. We must all answer for our choices, Nero. But it's the people of Rome that now pay for yours.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, Boudica. Your fight was not with Rome itself, but with Nero, who had our fathers murdered, and we will be avenged. But if Rome falls, then our world will descend into darkness. Chaos will lay waste to civilization. I will never let that happen.
Shield for shield.
Steady, Marius. Our city defenses will funnel the bastards down into this one square.
They could outnumber us by 1,000 to 1 here.
But confined space will take away that advantage. And
God's willing, Rome will see another dawn. Here they come.
Now the fun part.
hold steady. Hold steady.
Now I'm just fighting and fighting and fighting. Okay. You! Get out of here. Lost our archers. Great. I'm getting them. I'm getting them. Again, it's just like work. It's like, do this. All right, I'll do it. I'm getting there. Like, hold on. Let me fight off the other horde. Will they? I'm not so sure they will. Again, if you get motion sickness, I'm sorry. Not much I can do about that. Whoa, big guy. How'd you get there? Okay. And then our lines were broken.
Gods, there's no end to the filthy bastards. We have to hold them here.
Fire at will! I'll lead the counter-charge. I need every man we can spare.
No, I will lead the charge.
You'll never make it back.
I can hardly let you have all the glory now, can I?
And again, Battalion going off on his own to lead a counter-charge. He ain't doing so bad. Now that's an elephant. I love the idea that he had time to walk up, pick this thing up, and just throw it. If you've ever seen Zombieland, there's a rule called double tap. use that rule often. All right, a fight to the death. All right, so
The 4th cohort reserve has assembled, but our lines have broken. We have raiding parties operating throughout the city.
So you can jump over this wall. There's collectibles over there, just in case. And good day. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Also, you can open this gate. More collectibles in here, not much else.
Cohort? Yes, sir.
And more collectibles over this wall, and then you run back. There's just a lot of shit in this section. Alright, here's the cohort.
Come on! This way! We need to clear a way through. Battalion is on the other side.
So if you go that way up the stairs, collectibles on the tower, or this way, it doesn't really matter.
You there! Get to work!
Now we got men clearing the path.
Raiding party!
And what I like to do is both my guys guard the left. Legionaries to the left.
Take up a defense point on
And
the left.
archers to the left.
Archers, take the left platform.
You didn't need that, did you? If you're quick enough, they don't even get near you. If you're quick enough. All right, hurry it up. Oh, and it's the big guy, which is the worst possible. And you're dead. All right, back in.
You men, secure this area. I will make haste to our command. Keep moving. Rome shall not fall.
No. We're getting all three of you. Yeah, I didn't realize I was actually in an execution, so that explains that one. Done. Done and done. Thank you. And Vitalian had the advantage there for a second. But then she got on the inside. And there's no recovery from that. Unfortunately, Vitalian.
Son of Rome. Rise. There is still time. Your destiny awaits you.
Look around you. How will I prevent the fall of Rome? All is lost.
Don't waste time pulling off the petals. Cut off the head.
If you don't understand that advice, there you go. If you can't kill the entire enemy, go for their leader. Somehow he ended up in this courtyard. It is unclear.
We can't hold them back for much longer. Sir? Sir, I don't know for how much longer we can...
A northern wind.
The gods do not favor us. We must...
Fall back. Flee. Is that what you left your post to tell me? Is that why you left your men? We have been summoned by the gods, and you want to flee? I should kill you myself. You bring dishonor to your men. You bring dishonor to me. You bring dishonor to Rome! I swear to you, Centurion, Rome will not fall. Not today. Today, we fight. Signal whatever's left of the 6th Legion to come about and reinforce the west flank. Pull the 5th out of the old court to do the same. I'll find whatever's left of the 14th and take on the enemy in front of the palace.
Go! Understood.
The front line will hold. Even if I have to hold it myself.
Okay. So as you can see, that's Caesar Augustus. Yeah. The great leaders of Rome, the goddesses, which for whatever reason have smaller shrines. Like, look. There's Jupiter. Fertility, birth. I think that has to be Hera, if I'm correct. I don't remember exactly. But Hera in the Greek terms, I forget what her Roman name is. There's Neptune. Mars. Or Ares. Venus, I believe. And let me see. Artemis. I forget. It's probably like Neptune or something, but I don't remember. No, Neptune. Neptune there. Uranus. Venus. Mars. Saturn, maybe? But that seems a little weird. Oh, well. I just know her. It could be Athena, too. Athena? Yeah. I don't know. Either way. Athena's Greek. Again, trying to remember the Roman names is a little bit tough, because I always remember Greek names better.
Boudica's forces have overrun the Forum. What are your orders? We tear a hole in Boudica's inner guard and eliminate her.
Hey, boys! How's it going? And shield bash, and sword, and slash. Get done. Whoa! Where'd you come from, big boy? I hate the shield guys. I hate them with a passion. Ah.
Get that gate open. Move up.
Open that gate for me, will you, gents?
You following, sir?
Something like that, yeah. Let me see, is there anything to collect? Nope. Worth a shot, though. Again, there's an item to collect over here, so don't forget that while you're running through. Ah! Blap.
Archer Auxiliary of the 19th, sir. Follow me. Yes, sir.
Archer Auxiliary.
Down there. Provide support. Ready, men.
Good.
Move out.
More pictures of Fat Nero.
It's Boudica, sir, on the war elephant. She's trying to breach the palace defenses. What artillery do we have? There's a Scorpio up on the ridge there, sir.
Always a Scorpio.
War elephant on the war elephant.
What? Oh, that's not fair. Okay. I thought I was away from it, and then all of a sudden it's just like, nope, you didn't get away. Fuck you. Fuck you, game. I'll take the death, but still, it's... that's annoying.
It's Boudica, sir, on the war elephant. She's trying to breach the palace defenses. What artillery do we have? There's a Scorpio up on the ridge there, sir. Watch out! War elephant! War elephant! Here comes one! It's charging!
My own men pushing me into the fire. It was great. It was a good time. Again, that's the second elephant she's fallen off of, as far as I know. She's running away. So we chase after her, but if we go this way, another collectible is like right here, I think. I think it's that dead guy. Let's break some pots, see what we can get. I think it's just experience, but all the experience helps. And one of these might have a regen of some kind, but I haven't found one yet. Okay, stop trying to trim the bush. Jokes. Alright, here we go.
We meet again, Roman. This time yield or pay the price.
And let you destroy Rome. Never!
We can't both win. And I've come too far to let you stand in my way.
She has come a rather long distance. I like the idea that we both have the same exact thought at the same time. Come on, Boudica. Ah, you got me. Come on, Boudica. Oh, what is that? Come on. So as you can imagine, on normal, this battle takes for fucking ever for no goddamn reason. Because she dodges everything, right? And even though I feel like I have perfect blocks sometimes, it doesn't go all the way through, or you die, or something along those lines. It's really dumb. That was me being dumb. Come on, Boudica. Come on, girl. What? Okay, here we go. Sparta kick's always good.
I say yield! Do it now, Boudica!
Round 2. So again, her combat style doesn't change. It's just basically more of the same. It's like, yeah, you beat her round 1, beat her round 2 again. And again, I'm okay with that, but when I first did this, you can't imagine how many times I died because I didn't know what the pattern was. And then, of course, trying to get my heavy attack to go through. Managed to chain that pretty good. Yeah, see, mine does nothing to her. But hers goes through. It's very weird. And somehow she's able to one-hand block me with the sword when I'm putting my full force behind a shield strike, which is a little strange. What do you like about my acrobatics? You like it? You like it? Again, my shield was going up, and then it's just like, nah, not today. What? I had the pattern down. What the hell's going on? One more strike. Come on. Waiting on you, girl. Somehow that's a kill. Not exactly sure, but it works. Whatever. Again, could that have gone better? Yes, but I don't know how.
Son of Rome. We're not much different, you and I. Fate has made us enemies. But in another life.
In another life, perhaps. Not in this one.
No. Not in this one. Do it, Roman. Do it.
It's one of those things he sort of had to do. Wasn't really a choice there. Because she would keep going.
Display this in the highest place you can find.
So, yeah, that was Boudica's head.
Barbarians see it, they'll run. The battle will be ours.
Since you're clearly not here to protect me, what now?
You had my family murdered. You have left Rome in ruins. Everything that has happened, all this needless death, your jealousy, your vanity, and your arrogance has caused it all.
Wait! Have you forgotten the Oracle's prophecy? Emperor Nero can
cares?
only die by his own sword. You can't kill me. Only I can. You said so yourself. You'll anger the gods. Hand me your dagger, General. Then I can at least die as an emperor. Even if I never lived as one. Barons been defeated. So, it's not them pounding on that door. Those are my Praetorians. Guards! Guards! Damocles is here! He's here to kill me! Protect me now!
Interesting.
Marius, my good man. Do you have any idea caused me. How hard I've worked to tease all these pieces into place. Leontius is dead, my emperor. This is not the time, Boudica.
Why?
It's simple. To destroy Rome and end this foolish notion of civilization.
Marius, watch out!
And again,
Play your games. We gods play ours.
But the game has rules.
so yes, Marius has now been stabbed. It's a lovely time. He swung so wide for no damn reason. He actually allowed him to pick up his sword. That's about as honorable as you can get. Quit stabbing yourself. Quit stabbing yourself. Ow. And the idea that he can even still swing that arm is absurd, but okay. And again, it was from one small knife wound. One very, very small knife wound. Here we go again. God, why did you take it in the gut? What the hell's wrong with you, Marius? He's got that shield, but he fucking won't use it. And thus Nero died by his own sword.
In time, Rome healed, and her civilization once more grew and flourished. The city, saved by an unsung hero, would go on to stand for thousands of years. Rome would endure. From then until the last days of man.
And that was Ryse, son of Rome. So, again, you can see where I'm drawing parallels. Maybe, depending on when you're watching this. But, I can only hope that poetic justice is in fact a thing. Now, not that I'm a believer in almighty gods or coming back from the dead or anything like that. But I'd like to believe that things have a way of equalizing. Coming into a reimbursement, if you will, of your actions. Basically, what goes around comes around. That sort of idea. Because when it starts costing more than yourself, but those around you, especially if you lead a nation, I have no sympathy for you. So, again, it's one thing if you think you're doing the right thing. It's one thing if you believe that what you're doing is the right thing for your people or for what your nation is and then failing. It is another thing to do your own goddamn thing. For example, just do whatever the fuck you want because you're a leader and that's because, you know, you were given that right. And completely ignore the people you are supposed to protect and to serve. Again, people, they want leadership. But it's not like they're looking for someone to praise and glorify. They're looking for someone who will defend them in their time of need. So, I just find it poetic. And again, when they created this game, which wasn't that many years ago, I don't think they had what was happening now in their heads. Because how would they have known? But it draws some very, very similar parallels. And I have to say, I can only hope that something along similar ways occurs. Now, maybe not death, but maybe on the way of, oh, I don't know, justice, or putting that knowledge out into the public, you know? Something that really just stings for anybody who feels or treats people this way. And quite often, unfortunately, it's most likely going to be a wallet. And I can only hope to say that it's not the American people's wallet or any other nation's wallet, just an individual's wallet. And maybe anything they put on the table is treated as a joke by everybody who looks at it. And let's just hope they all treat it as a joke and nothing ever gets passed legitimately. And anyway, any case, thank you, creators of Ryse, Son of Rome. I do enjoy this game. I have a great deal of fun with it. The combat is fun. except for the boss battles, which is unfortunate because I wanted the boss battles to be good. And don't get me wrong, they function just fine, like pattern reading and everything else, but there's not really a lot of openings, you know? Like the different bosses, they have a pattern and then they have a red attack and it's like, oh, well, you have to block it at just the right time, and then you have an opening for about 3 hits and that's it. And it's just like, yeah, that's cool and all, but that doesn't exactly open it up for any huge combos. And if you're a skilled player, it doesn't change anything other than the fact that, yes, you nailed it every time. It's just like, that's kind of boring. But the combat's fine. The executions are fine. Colosseum's okay. I like what they did with the throwing weapons. That was cool. And, yeah, it's not a bad game. It's basically God of War. It's basically God of War. And God of War has a similar problem where you fight giant bosses or something like that, and you have to do certain combos and avoid damage and do dodge rolls and that sort of thing. And that's like all fine and good, but yeah, it's got that sort of feel to it. Ryse was not built in a day. It was an arduous campaign lasting 7 years, and none of it would have been possible without your loyal friends, family, and fans. Yep. John Hopkins, Nick Brimble, Charlotte Hope. I have to say, I like Vitalian. It's unfortunate what happened to that man. He had a good head on his shoulders. He knew what he was going for. He had the right frame of mind. He was a good leader. He was a great leader. Especially in opposed to the Emperor. So, man. But yes. Don't get me wrong. I feel like if you as a human being have earned the way you live, so for example, you do live in a lavish home or you do have things or anything like that, I'm okay with that. That's not a problem. You earned it, you got there, it's yours, you can do what you want with it. But there are some of those who did not earn it, who acquired it due to lineage. And I don't feel like that is entirely justified for some people. And unfortunately, it's not a good learning curve when they've been sheltered most of their lives and they have no idea how real people live. But it's still technically not their fault. But when they use that privilege and they use those links and they cause harm to other people, or they cause distress to the common man, that's going too far for me. And again, I've been on the other end of this. I've been on the end where things just don't go my way, especially in court systems. And don't get me wrong, I believe in justice, but I believe in proper justice, and not looking for extra voters in the next election. Judges. Don't get me wrong, not all judges are necessarily bad at their jobs, but the ones I've run into, they think about, okay, let's go into a court case and say not necessarily criminal law, but let's say it's civil law. And you have somebody who lives out of town versus somebody who lives in town. Now, even though the person out of town is fully justified, they have better assets, they have the right heads, the right frame of mind and everything else, they didn't really necessarily do anything wrong on their own. They're just looking for proper justice. There's still a wait for that person who lives in the town that the judge lives in. And because of that reason, the judge will usually go with the person who lives in the town, even though they are less qualified. And the reason that is because they want the people of that town to keep them in their position. So rather than following the rule of law or justice or proper etiquette in that form, they're thinking about keeping their status quo on an election, which isn't justice. And again, I have to be very specific about how I say things because I don't want to put any names out there or anything like that. But when that sort of shit happens to you, it sort of makes you a little jaded, just to be perfectly honest. Now, don't get me wrong. Again, I do believe in the systems. I believe that they can work. But I believe that for certain things, criminal law is the exception, because criminal law, you definitely don't want to fuck that up. So it doesn't matter what town you're in, if they're in town, out of town, it doesn't really matter. If you're out of town, though, you have a definite disadvantage if you are the convicted. But just a thought. So, for criminal law, you have the right to appeal. And you can appeal to the state, you can appeal to federal. If it's civil law or anything to do with family law or anything like that, not really so much of an option there, because no one really feels that it needs to go further than the local area, which is unfortunately incorrect. But I've said my piece on that. So, again, not necessarily topics that I want to discuss, don't get me wrong. But, again, proper justice, proper leadership, proper thought. There are three things there. And, again, I'm not saying that I'm always right. I'm not saying that if the judge had ruled in anybody's favor or my favor or anything like that, or if the judge had helped me and it was unjustified, that I would feel better about myself, because I wouldn't. But that's who I am now. Again, just waiting for the credits to roll. But again, if you are justified, your points are correct, and you're still fighting an uphill battle, even though you should technically have a case, it's a little wrong. And by a little wrong, I mean a lot wrong. And again, it's not really something anybody really thinks about. It's just like, oh, well, the judge is always right. They're, the jury's never wrong, and that's just incorrect all kinds of over. Because the jurors get selected, and you can just have a bad lot. You can just have a bad fucking pick. And that's usually only for criminal law. and that a jury gets involved. Everything else is the judge only. And let me tell you, judges are asshats. Again, there's playing by the book, and then there's understanding the fucking case you're working on. And unfortunately, the judges that I've dealt with in my life don't understand that. Not saying all judges, again. I'm sure there are perfectly legitimate people who do the right thing no matter what. And they look at the situation, they weigh both sides, and they say, hey, look, here's a compromise. Here's what we can do. Here's the best plan. Or somebody who thinks outside the box. Unfortunately, I haven't seen it in a long time. Hey, look, the IT department. Yeah. Look at those engineers. Good job, IT. Proud of you. Proud of you guys. You did good. Good stuff. But yeah, 7 years of production for this game. And it shows... Again, this is an Xbox One launch title, so... It's amazing. It looks good. It plays good. It is a little simple. It is a little bit simple because it is a linear game. But I don't know how else you could have played this game without it being that simple. Look at that office staff. All 8 of them. Anyway, so if you are a leader of a nation, or you are a governor, or somebody who is a leader of a group of people, and you are not looking out for your people, I have no sympathy for you. But if you are looking out for your people, I appreciate it. If you're trying to look out for your people, you're trying to protect them, you're trying to keep them from going into harm, and you do everything in your power to ensure their safety and your well-being and everything else, and you're living a good life, good on you. Good on you. I wish you true happiness. And again, you have to work on those extremes, because you slack off, or you laze about, or you just do not fucking think about your people. Especially if you're elected in by those people who have garnered your trust. Or given you their trust. Then you have an obligation to those people. Holy shit, look at these credits. Holy shit. It's a lot of people. Look at all them Z names. Nottingham developers. Tom Berry. Why are there so many Chris Browns in the world? I feel like I know like 12 Chris Browns. Jose Garcia. It's like, let's throw 2 random names together. Richard Jones. I'm sure he's in here somewhere. Simon Mann, Luke Marshall, Andrew Matthews. Claire, Christopher, Tom Morris. Again, just Andy Murray. It's like generic name season. Again, don't get me wrong. You've worked on this game. Thrilled. I'm happy. You did good work. I don't know that this game sold particularly well, but you did a good job. Again, I got it for free because it was Xbox One, but, you know, They just released it not too long ago, and it's just like, yeah, I'll play it. And it made for a good Let's Play. So, this will be 3 episodes. Holy shit, these credits, though. The names just keep going and going and going and going. Like, I wish credits had timers. Like, yeah, these credits are 15 minutes long. It's just like, alright, can we, like, skip to just English, or... Don't get me wrong, it's just like, man, so many names. Crybabies. Oh, I get it. Because, yeah, okay. The babies of the processor. Yeah, okay. Autodesk. Cryware. $2003. JPEGs? They really like this warning. The software is provided as is, without warranty of any kind. Yeah, it's just like, okay. Ooh, we can contact the author. Look, right there. We're getting there. Copyright, 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 copyright. Permission to use, copy, modify, distribute, or sell the software and its documentation for any purpose is hereby granted without fee. Nice. And... is that it? Does it cut? Oh. Okay, it does end. And we're back at the menu. Alright, cool. So now I'm a Praetorian? Ugh. I don't want to be a Praetorian. But, yep. They're all unlocked. I think I went through all the executions during the game, but it's hard to tell. Because again, you have to unlock some of them. You're guaranteed an execution no matter what. Like, even if you don't unlock the executions, you still get them. You just get the vanilla set. And I'm okay with unlocking executions. I just wish they had the option to select between the two, or the group of them, depending on your position. Just like, which execution would you like to do? And it's like, yeah, this one. But it's all good. Anyway, this has been Ryse, Son of Rome. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your viewership. Now I have to come up with a game for tomorrow, but I don't have anything in particular in mind. But we'll see where I am tomorrow, and then we'll go with it. Anyway, if you'd enjoyed this session, let me know. You want to see more? You want to play multiplayer? Because there is the Gladiator portion of this game, and it does allow for multiplayer matches. Then yeah, we can do that. Other than that, let me know what games you want to see me play. We will get into them, and I have to figure out what else I'm going to jump into. I don't have any ideas, but I think I can come up with something, I hope. So, maybe some more Resident Evil, because I do have a game in the lineup. But, alright, that's it. Thank you for watching. If I don't hear anything, don't worry. So no bad signs. I'm okay. I had a couple of people in chat earlier, but then they left. They weren't exactly talking to me. They were just lurking, and that's fine. But, yeah, that's the session. I appreciate it. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, argue with me. You know what? Get political. It's the only thing I can ask for since I got political through this entire game, even though I didn't want to. But, yeah, we'll go for it. Anyway, I've been Reaper 102388. So, see you all in the next game, in the next video. Have a good evening, good day, whatever time it is, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.